Hello Nitesh, good evening. Hello Bang Bang, good evening. Except for tonight's match was Liverpool United, yeah, but apparently Casemiro might be injured, so more stress. Listen, man, it is what it is. If if we can get through, it would be perfect. But I don't know. I don't know. Stuff, stuff. But I am excited in many ways. Yeah, Girona, let's just say we're 10 points clear. They were always going. I suppose they always were going to. They, I guess it wasn't sustainable to some extent. Mac and Kobe in double with maybe Menu and Amrabat. Maybe Menu and Amrabat. Who knows? Could have that luck. Hello, hello Sanjeev. I'm good. How are you? Hey Jayesh. And you should play Park the Bus like in Anfield tonight. The solely last option stop Liverpool. Ooh, almost went through there. Almost went through that did Chelsea. Oh, I'm not tired, Jayesh, but I literally just woke up. So that's why I'm a little late. I I overslept somehow. I don't know how. I dozed off and I ended up becoming late from the stream. I'm not tired, but I have to just get my bearings back. I'm just feeling very drowsy, but apart from that, I'm fine. Can't complain. Didn't plan on taking a nap, to be honest. It just happened. So yeah, I have to just get my bearings back. I literally just ran and put this all on. I didn't take any moment to like, wash my face or anything. I just came running because I was running late. So yeah, otherwise everything fine perfectly. Just just wake up a little. That's about it. La Liga today is a big. I'm also very excited. Also, they can face each other. Yeah, that's what I think. So now, but at least the semi-finals. Oh boy, Leicester have Vardy anymore. They do, but I don't think he. I don't think he plays as much as he used to. Yeah, I don't think he plays as much as he used to. But they definitely have him. Yes. Oh God, that tackle looked rough. It looked like a very rough tackle there by, was that Mudrik? Mudrik on Steffi Mavdidi. Steffi Mavdidi, who used to play for Montpellier in France. He got 23 points for three players yesterday, Mike. That's a lot more than a lot of people got yesterday, I assure you. Yesterday was a rough day for all the FPL managers. The best I can say. It was a rough day for lot of FPL managers. This match seems very back and forth at the moment, so that's good. That is good at the moment. There we go. Chelsea already through. First goal in. It's going to be a interesting game. Cucurella with the goal. Yeah, Cucurella. I only got 12 points, but unfortunately my bench got 17 points. What bad defending by Leicester. The funny thing is Leicester's kind of losing the lead in the championship. Um, Leicester now is at this point of time. Leicester's only I think 3 points leading by 3 points. They've lost their lead unfortunately by a lot. Plenty of game left for Leicester to get back in, and honestly, so it's not too much of a problem, but they definitely should have done better. This is finished relegate team. Hard to believe that they won the Premier League in the last decade. They were leading the championship by like 10 points to a few months ago. Ooh, swept up. Could have been number two there. Long ball comes in. This side. Cross comes. Keeps it in. Does not keep it in. Stephanie Mavdidi couldn't keep it in. So the lineup says Sanchez, Gusto, Disasi, Chalobah, Cucurella, Caicedo, Gallagher, Palmer, Modric, Sterling, Jackson. For Leicester, it is Stolasic, Callum Doyle, Yannick Vestergaard, Wout Faes, Hamza Chowdhury. Midfield, we have Willie and Didi, Harry Winks, Kieran Dewsbury Hall. We have Abdul Fatawu Isahaku, Patson Daka, and Steffi Mavdidi. Most of these players I know. I don't know who the goalkeeper is. I don't know Callum Doyle and I don't know Abdul Fatawu Isahaku. Everybody else I know in this team. On the bench, what do we got here? Danny Ward, know him. Welsh goalkeeper James Justin, know him. Penny Nelson, don't know. Connor Cody, obviously know him. Vanya Marcel, Madivadua, don't know him. Mark Albrighton, Yunus Akun, Thomas Cannon, and Kalechi Hayanacho. In the second division. Oh, so if they win the, yeah, exactly. They were leading. They were leading by like 11 points, but maybe 2 months ago. Bobby Sanchez almost got his pocket picked there. Where is Danny Drinkwater? He was in Leicester or Chelsea, right? Yeah, that was ages ago. But ages ago. Ooh. Oh my God. Modric hit Sterling. And the best part is Sterling didn't even move. He just hit Sterling. Will Chelsea have another chance? Jackson, pocket picked, corner for Chelsea. Nathan Bernardo Silva deciding to turn into prime Messi as soon as he hears withdrawn Real Madrid. Yeah, apparently he still plays for Chelsea. I mean, Leicester. Jamie Vardy. In fact, he played on Saturday. I don't know why he's not in the team. Last week he played. He scored 2 goals. They drew 2-2 against Hull. Last couple of games he's been playing. I'm not really sure why he didn't play today. Where is Drinkwater? Oh, he's retired. My God, he's retired and he's younger than Vardy. Danny Drinkwater. He just turned 34 and he retired. He turned 34 last week and he was already retired. Oh, he retired in 2022. Hmm. That's interesting. Apparently, he retired in October 2023. He was a free agent for 1 year. His contract with Chelsea ended in 2022. In October 2023, he retired. Because I was late, Vedant. I was late to the stream. Manchester City are first team in FA Cup history to reach semi-finals in 6 consecutive seasons. This is why Man City side is the greatest player side ever. 150 plus. Okay. Cross comes in. Oh, what the hell was Sanchez doing there? That's embarrassing by Sanchez. Embarrassing by Sanchez there. Ooh. Oh. Oh, almost lost the possession there. Wout face. Tried to feed it in between the lines, got blocked. Good interception there by Chowdhury. Cross comes in. Okay, ask away. Chelsea at the counter. Gusto cuts it in. Mrs. Modric. Penalty awarded to Leicester. Be there at 8:55. Don't be late. One church is a UNESCO heritage site. Yeah, a bunch of them, I guess. Yeah, probably. Oh, definitely looks like a foul, unfortunately. Save! Oh my god, Raheem Shillings. Raheem Shillings, you're shit. You've always been shit. You've always been shit. Oh my god. What an idiot move to give him. Like I said, but we were talking about leaders. Raheem Sterling is not a leader. When they thought they were going to buy experience to lead the way, they were wrong here. They were wrong here. Just give me a second, guys. I'll be back. Hello. Such an awful pen. Yep, that was an awful pen. Like I said, I don't know why they would buy him to look at him up to him as a senior player. He's just not that guy. Hey, Dhruv, it's been a while. What's been going on? I'm here to Alumba. I just needed some refreshments. I believe apparently the Leicester coach is Pep's assistant coach or something like that. He's John Cena. Oh, Enzo Fernandez. Yeah. I think, bro, busy with exams. Fair enough. How long do you have exams for? Still all going or finally done? There we go. Come on. Come on, Dewsbury Hall. Ah, yes. Ooh, that was a beautiful move there. Runs past one, runs past two. The Sasi slides at the thin air. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Cucurella comes to save the day second time in a row now. Back post header chance for Leicester. An attempt, at least, a cross attempt. Very good move there by Dewsbury Hall. Delayed to June. Oh my god. What exams are these, dude? That delay by 3 months? Ooh. Oh, Sanchez is looking so shaky. Oh, he actually clatters Westergaard. Mm. Sanchez still down. Gotta be careful. Gotta be careful when you buy players from Brighton, dude. Sanchez has been horrible since he's come to Chelsea. CA1 may delay to June. Oh boy. Well, at least you have more time to study, I suppose. Oh, I apologize. Ooh, Ipswich Town is second. Get in, boy. Get in. So, Ipswich Town is 1 point behind Leicester City, but Leicester City have a game in hand. And if Leeds win their game in hand, they'll be tied with points. So, depending on outcome, Leicester could be leading by 2 to 3 points. So it's become really tight now. Because Leicester have lost three out of their last five. They've won only one and drew one. Ipswich have won four out of their last five, and Leeds have won four out of their last five, but they have drawn their fifth game, so they haven't lost in the last five at all. Leicester's lost three, and that's how they have been caught up actually. Let's hope Leicester doesn't bottle it. Go Modric on the counter. Ooh! Spolacic saves again. Cucurella wins the 50-50. From distance, Caicedo hits it in the stands. Went straight to Spolacic, but he could only save it, he couldn't catch it. Hey bro, how are you feeling about today's game? Very nervous. Very nervous, and maybe Casemiro is not fit. So even more nervous now. Coventry is through, City's through. Not this game's still a bit of a toss up. I think Leicester can definitely score at least one goal. So not sure. Not sure. Definitely nervous though. What about you? How are you feeling about the game? What? Sorry? I am in delusion. Ball going out. Keeps it in. Oh, good defending there by Vestergaard. Ah, lovely move there by Vestergaard to win it back. Good pass through as well. Dewsbury Hall. Beautiful pass. The right winger for Chelsea looks really out of sorts at the moment. Isakahu. There's not even a single player in this Leicester team from the 2016 Leicester team. Yeah, that's because most of the 2016 Leicester team was dismantled, bought, moved to other teams a long time ago. Only Jamie Vardy is there. I don't know. He played last week. In fact, he played midweek and last Saturday, but he's not in the squad today. Jamie Vardy is the only one. Kasper Schmeichel, when Leicester got relegated, went to Nice. Ooh, bad foul there by Face. Vardy's quality has really dipped. Well, Dhruv, in the last game, he scored both goals in a 2-2 win, a draw against Hull. In the game 3 days before that, he's played 78 minutes and scored one goal. So Sterling should be embarrassed of himself. Why would he, dude? They were foolish to give him to take the penalty to begin with. Should have been Cole Palmer. Cole Palmer's playing. I don't know what is this rubbish they tried to do. When you try to do this rubbish and it backfires, the person in charge is blamed. So the Gallagher should have just given it to Palmer. But if Raheem Sterling pulled rank as seniority, then this is not how you should do things as a senior player. Imagine if they get knocked out after this. It'll be Sterling's fault for not converting that penalty. Yes, their matches at 8:30. I'm so happy tomorrow. Atletico Barca kicks off at 30. I suppose this week though it doesn't matter only because it's the international break afterwards. Nathan, you can take some rest and join us in the FA Cup game. You look exhausted. I just dozed off and I got up late for the game, dude. I'm fine. The thing is, the sleep schedule is just messed up, dude. So I'm always going to feel exhausted. But in this case today, I literally got up late for the stream. I just dozed off. It wasn't even planned or anything. So So I had to come rushing here. I didn't wash my face, nothing. So the energy is a little low, but quite honestly, I didn't expect to sleep. So quite surprising turn of events for me. I'll be okay, man. I'll be okay. Hold on one minute. God, I really enjoy drinking those electrolytes. Here we go. Cross comes in. Straight to Sanchez's hands. To that. I'm fine, dude. I'm fine. Really. This is what happens when you fall asleep for no reason, out of nowhere. I'm actually fine. Have you eaten ice apple? No. I don't think I have, at least. No. 1:30 a.m. kickoffs suck. They only suck if they are not Champions League football, dude. I don't think any club in the world, irrespective of whatever they're trying to do, should play games at 1:30 in the morning. The entire Atletico game in the second hour, extra time I slept, I woke up, Atletico had one pen shooter. Yeah. Ready for the game today? If you mean ready as in nervous, then yes, Jansen. Very, very ready for the game today. So is that Glucon-D that... No, it's something called Electral. It's not Glucon-D. It's just something called Electral. Excuse me. If you go to the any kind of pharmacy, you'll get it. They sell it like in a little box, like a pack of 10. Yeah, I saw some surprise only 60% goons are English speakers. Is it true? I don't know, man. Everywhere I go, people speak English. I think you need to learn English because of how much tourism is there here now. When I first came to Goa, I would say that is true. I would say our Hindi was probably not good, so it would be Konkani, and like the secondary language would be English because a lot of people traveled abroad to get work. When I first moved to Goa, their Hindi is not good. Our Hindi has not been good. Our Hindi has improved over the years that people have moved to Goa. Whereas our Hindi was never good because I remember listening to like Goan people speak in Hindi and it never sounded good. So yeah, English speakers, yeah, man. I think more and more. See, English speakers basically means what are now. In this case, English speakers means day to day people speak English. Actually, a lot of people speak English. They just probably use it in situation. So situational knowledge. Actually, nowadays, I think. Oh no, Shillings is through. Shillings, he's fucking shit. He's absolutely fucking shit. I can't believe they spent 50 million on him. He's absolutely shit. He's so horrible. He's so horrible. Seriously. Clear, no pressure, no one near him misses it. He's so shit. Preposterous how he gets away with things. In the stats about native speakers, people know English, but it's not native. No, it's not native, dude. Native will be Konkani, no? Native will be Konkani. So what happens is people speak Konkani day to day, but like the thing I've noticed is as dude, our Hindi used to be horrible back then. Tap in, second goal. Cole Palmer, second goal. Now this game could be over. So to answer someone's question earlier, they asked me, is Jamie Vardy form dwindled? So I was just looking at the stats. Jamie Vardy's played 26 out of 37 games this season, and he has scored 13 goals. So he's scoring a goal every two matches still. He's the top scorer in the championship right now is 21 goals. Now his teammates Mavdidi and I think Mavdidi and Iheanacho, they have only both scored 10 goals and they have played 36 and 37 games. So technically, Jamie Vardy is still the most clinical player in the team. The electoral thing needs to sponsor your videos. Same as Glucon D, bro. I guess, dude. But what I'm not drinking is not. Now you ask me, is it Glucon D? I told you it's not. I'm sure it is, but I don't know what the difference is or whatever. But it is. It's called electoral. Um, what was I saying? The stats about native game is done. The game is done. Game is done. Well, actually, you know what? It's Chelsea, so let's not say that. Let's not get too ahead of ourselves. They barely breezed past Leeds. Leeds gave them a tougher game. Funny enough, Leeds, who are currently third in the championship with a game in hand. Hi, Electrode is it is for the win. Um, so it's when you say native, dude. I don't think English is native in any place that is outside of maybe Bombay and metropolitan city where a lot of people used to speak English when I grew up. Uh, it's not native, but I would say in Goa a lot of families speak English, especially since they come if they have come from abroad and they have moved back home with their children. Mostly people speak Konkani at home. I would say. Say people speak Konkani at home. People speak Konkani maybe if you go to the market, but otherwise most places, 16% seems all right actually. I thought it would actually be less. Funny enough, it was probably less when I first came here. If anything, it's probably gone up. Yeah, I would say it's gone up actually. Hmm, that's nice. Um, I remember some of my I remember some of my classmates. They used to avoid me as a youngster because they were so intimidated because I used to speak English and they were not confident speaking English, so they would like go, don't talk to me in English, man. I can't speak to you. I'm like, it's cool, dude. You speak to me in Konkani. I understand what you're saying. And people took like a whole month to get used to me because they felt intimidated for some reason. I don't know why. They felt intimidated, like you speak English and we don't. They felt very conscientious about it, even though they had English their whole life. They learned it. It still felt like they couldn't string sentences. To me, that was always weird. That's the one thing I found weird. So I'll give you an example. I the first time I met people who were really nervous to speak to me in English was when I was in 11th standard. That's like I was getting to be like 15, and one person literally comes up to me and goes, "Now English solo hita na, please, please," and he's like, "I'm like, it's okay if you don't speak English, dude. You don't have to speak in whatever you're comfortable. I understand." And as the time went on, as the months passed, they knew I was not going to judge them for how bad their English was or wasn't. Um, they start speaking to me in English like in a month, dude. Like it wasn't great. Like it wasn't great, but I used to help them improve their English, and consequently, they helped me like sharpen my Konkani in terms of understanding. So I found it quite beneficial to me because I didn't get a lot of years to study Konkani when I came to Goa because of how the school I went to. So I found it very difficult. Like that's why I get very conscientious to speak Konkani because I've not actually had enough years practicing it. Um, I literally had 2 years, and those 2 years were basically teaching you rudimentary Konkani like alphabets. So, like if you ask me to read something, I'll read it, no problem. But yeah, I mean, I don't know if that answers your question or not, but that's how it was for me. But I think this batch of kids and all now, I think people speak English much better, like much more frequently. I would say. I think when I first came, it was really people found it really intimidating. Football after iftar hits hard. Can't believe of all people, Cucurella scored. Great driving run by Jackson, man. That was a nice cross. I mean, he held the ball perfectly. I mean, he couldn't put it on a better plate. It was wonderful. That headed chance was really important there for Leicester because that was that 1-0 beautiful cross. I find it cool when people know multiple language. Jensen, there's nothing better because it just allows you to go to different places. If nothing else, it allows you to just do what you want to do in another place. Um, I wish I could pick up languages a lot better. Maybe it's something you should do when you're much younger. I feel like when you're much younger, it's a lot easier. Your brain's more flexible. It's easier to pick up things. I feel brain's more elastic. Uh, Gotta embrace the culture. Yeah, but I don't even think it's a cultural thing, dude. I think it's more like if you're living somewhere, you kind of have to do it. No, otherwise you can't really live. See, the thing I like about a place like maybe England is because there's so many cultures in England, you can s- meet people who speak different languages, but at the end of the day, still speak English. But if you want to ever sharpen your language, there's so many Latin communities, different kinds of African communities, Caribbean communities, um, other European communities. It's like you can possibly learn so much without having to risk speaking the native tongue, which most people have some kind of grasp of English, even if it's not great, um, because it's universally quite the promoted language, right? For it's kind of like an amalgam for a lot of countries in the world. So yeah, it's just it's not even like a culture thing. At least for me, it's not. For me, it's just like you get to do what you want. Like for example, I'll give you a really good example. Like if for some reason I ever wanted to go to Bangladesh, uh, being able to speak a little Bengali might help. So now, if you want to speak a little Bengali without going to Bangladesh, you'd have to probably go to Calcutta or Kolkata, West Bengal, pick up a little Bengali there from your friends. But you can still speak Hindi there, which will be, well, it's not my first choice of language, but I would still be able to navigate West Bengal with Hindi. And if I can, I could pick up a little Bengali there, if I have friends there who will help me learn. So then tomorrow, if I ever want to go to Bangladesh by any chance, I can just go, be confident enough to walk around, that kind of thing. 9 attempts by Chelsea, 4 on target. I can speak Hindi, Urdu, English. I can also read Arabic, do understand nothing. But Arabic is such a tough language, dude. Should really learn what you're reading because it'll give you an advantage anytime you want to go to an Arab country, even to visit, to speak to the locals will be so awesome for you because it'll feel like it's quite helpful in your journeys. For me, I wanted to learn Spanish because I feel the most number of countries that I want to visit speak Spanish. So yeah, so Spanish is that thing where you can go to Latin America, you can go to Spain, you can go to Mexico, you can go to Central America. There's like a bunch of places that speak Spanish. It can help. I would say next is probably French, then probably Arabic. Arabic's really tough to learn though. There's like an index. There's like a language learning index that rates the difficulty of languages. Uh, and I think like Arabic, Mandarin, and Japanese are like top five. They are in the top five languages that are difficult to learn. Shout out to Nathan's Duolingo streak. I'm trying, man. I'm trying. I'm not very good, but I'm at least trying. I look forward to spending 10 minutes on it every day. Maybe one day it'll be useful. So until then, I'm just learning it. What's your first choice language? What do you speak? I speak English usually because we came from Bombay, and in Bombay we used to speak English everywhere except like in like unless you went to a market or like a general store. And I try to explain this to people because people can't wrap their head around this. Bombay is very much a metropolitan city. You can get very far in Bombay only speaking English. Very far. I'm just being honest. I don't know what it is like now, but when I grew up there, you could get really far only knowing English. So both my parents' families, they grew up speaking English, and in my dad's case, Konkani. Both his parents are Goan when they moved to Bombay. Both my mom's parents were from Bombay, so Hindi, English, but they would speak English wherever they go. So when we came here for the first time, obviously my mom doesn't know Konkani. She's never lived here. I don't know Konkani because I've never lived here. And my dad used to come maybe for summer holidays with his parents. Maybe like 1 month here, 1 month there. But what happened is I think at home they did speak a little Konkani. So his Konkani was all right by the time he came to Goa. But we basically spoke English. So English would be the answer. I'm just lucky English is widely spoken. Lived in Spanish islands during COVID and it wasn't too bad to learn. I mean, yeah, listen, another thing I like about Spanish is I think Spanish is significantly easier to learn than most languages. So, because it's part of that group of languages which use English letters. So, it's a lot easier to read, write, everything. So, Italian, Portuguese, um, Spanish, Italian, Portuguese. Yeah, these things are quite useful to you because it's written kind of in English alphabets. German to a certain extent, although they have like certain alphabets with umlauts and all, so it's a little different. But yeah, so English. It was tough, Arif. I'm not going to lie. It was tough living in Goa initially. People would make fun of you because you're not from here, even though your dad is Goan. Um, People just didn't understand the concept that no one in Bombay spoke Konkani. When you come here, they used to give you a bit of a hard time. But honestly, nowadays, like, let me put it in a better way. Let me put it in a better way. You can come to Goa and get everything you desire in Hindi. The only problem is when you go to when you go to buy like vegetables or stuff, or you go to buy trinkets and little things like that on in roadside stalls, you might get a little bit robbed. This is when knowing the local language helps a lot, because people know they know that you're trying to like screw them. So that's one of those times where knowing the local language really helps. In general, wherever you are, I'm not talking about Konkani, I'm talking about anywhere in the world. That helps for sure, because people know like you're on to them if you're trying to cheat them. Uh, Sorry. Yeah, it is when you get the Bavarian alphabet, the Euro gets complicated. Exactly. Because there's a lot of umlauts and a lot of words that are very like native only to like German. I would say it's a little bit, the Scandinavian letters are a little bit similar to German, which makes sense because a lot of Germanic people come from Scandinavia. That kind of makes a little more sense. Or Baltic or whatever. Yeah, Baltic, Cyrillic alphabets. Yeah, Baltic, Gaelic, all that stuff has like similar alphabets in it. But yes, I remember my mom telling, my nana used to be very sick speaking. I guess used. So this is my thing, Aditya. Like, no, the one thing I don't like about, I'm going to speak really freely here. So if you guys are if you guys take offense to it, that's fair enough. But I can only tell you my from my own life experience what things are. I can't really speak apart from that, because that would be very false. I got to go see you later. Next stream's at 9, buddy. I'm doing the Liverpool and United game. So I'll see you there if you're free. If you come to Delhi, I'll take you to a wrestling company for the show. Oh, of course. I'll sign up for that easy. I'll see you later, Mudit. Take care. Thanks for joining. Oh, the players are coming out, by the way. Yeah, so as I was saying, Aditya, so I can only tell you my own experience, dude. My own experience as a child is I left to come to Goa at 9. From 0 to 9 years old, I didn't learn. Oh, Leverkusen, Dortmund, bro. Today is not possible, dude. I'm barely hanging on. But in the future, you know what? We'll put this up. I'm gonna do more in the coming next season, dude. We'll do something like that. We'll do something like that. We'll spread it out. We'll do some La Liga watchalongs. Why not? We'll mix it up if the timings permit for sure. That'll be more fun. Yeah, I'll see you. I'll see you. Take care. So from 0 to 9, I learned. I don't even remember learning Marathi in school. I went to a public school. I didn't go to any fancy school. I went to an absolutely public school. I don't remember any Marathi. I don't remember saying one word of Marathi my entire life while I was in Bombay. I only spoke English. Don't ask me why. It was how it was. The only thing I spoke was Hindi and English. I never spoke Marathi living in the capital city of Maharashtra. Um, that is that is as honest as I can be about this scenario without trying to be political. I couldn't explain to you why that is the case. Uh, every family I knew Sindhis, I knew Rajasthanis, I knew Gujaratis, I knew Muslims, I knew Jains, I knew Hindus. Everyone lived in this building I lived in. They either spoke Hindi or they spoke English. Most of their parents spoke Hindi because they came from somewhere else, but their kids knew English. Um, I don't know when it changed to the point where people can't believe you don't speak English anymore, Aditya. But nowadays, when you tell people you speak English in your household, they're shocked. And I don't know how to say it, because someone the other day, a while back, maybe last month, they were asking me, "What are you talking home at home?" And I'm like, "English." They're like, "That's impossible. I don't know anyone that speaks English at home." I'm like, "I don't know what to tell you, brother. I know plenty of families that speak English at home." And for whatever reason that is, whatever their backstory that is, whatever the reasoning is, I know it to be true. But today, if you say things there, people get outraged. I don't know why it's a problem to anyone. I think English is a very useful language to learn for anybody from any country. I don't know why people have to make it like an agenda. Um, I have no interest in being political. I'm just telling you my own experience as a child. When I came to Goa, I was absolutely made fun of for not knowing Konkani, even though I never grew up in Goa. I had to deal with it. It was tough. Being an outsider sucked at that age. Um, I joined a school where they only taught me 2 years of Konkani because the format was such. So I had 2 years of Konkani, and then I basically was just learning Hindi. And uh, apart from using it in the market and stuff, they didn't really use Hindi here either. You had to like all the government buildings. A lot of people spoke Konkani, so it was like to some point and extent. If you didn't know Konkani, it was quite troublesome back in the day. So I've grown up very uniquely, dude. I can't I'm not it's not a brag or anything. It is just a weird set of circumstances that I've been exposed to where it feels like I'm sometimes going, sometimes metropolitan, sometimes this, sometimes that. But it's really difficult to explain to people because people think it's like an agenda thing. Like when someone told me, I can't believe you speak English at home, I'm like, bro, what are you on about? He's like, I don't know anyone that speaks English at home. I'm like, but that's your problem. That's not my problem, dude. I don't know which state you come from, dude. I don't know how strong the multilingual community is there. I don't know if the strength of your English in the school system is good or not. Like you can't throw that shit at me, dude. That's not a me problem. Like I can acknowledge there are certain states in this country where the English usage is not strong, probably because the teachers aren't as good. And that's not taking a shot at teachers. That's just the way it is. Like all my life I knew South Indians to speak, if you cancel out the accent, I always knew South Indians to speak very good English, always. So I don't know when this thing changed where people get shocked by you learning English. I don't get it. I don't understand it. um Somans, in fact, the Bengalis also, they every time, every person I met from the south spoke decent English because they obviously didn't know the native language of the state. Either Konkani or Hindi was probably not widely spoken in South India, so they knew English. I don't get really the outrage that especially the newer generation can't seem to understand, which is fair, I guess. I don't really understand why they don't get it, but they don't get it. Apparently, they don't seem to understand that our country has a lot of a lot of different stately languages, and not everyone needs to speak only Hindi. But that's another discussion for another day. Aditya, correct me if I'm wrong. I'm from the north. Well, technically, you're from the west, dude. It's literally called West Bengal. But if you insist, if you want to be from the north, my friend, you can be from the north, which also has their own different set of languages. Literally, every state has their own language. But Aditya, correct me. Are you still in the chat, buddy? I want to ask you something because I believe, if I remember correctly, um, don't isn't part of your family from South India? Isn't that why you support CSK? So when you told me this, you know, it actually adds up to what I've been saying because that's what I also remember as a kid. Did they just go? You bloody shit! I told you. I told you. Meri Marzi, me Bengali. Exactly, dude. Exactly. I think you should see, man. Listen, whatever language you're comfortable in speaking is how you should speak, dude. It's as simple as that. Doesn't matter where you're from. Like I know all the people that move to Goa that aren't from Goa, they speak only Hindi, and everyone understands it. Let's see what happens here. Bath roll. Oh, oh my God, Disasi. Oh, I didn't see how the goal went in. I only saw the goal went going in. Oh my God, Axel Disasi. Oh my God. Okay. That was, I don't know what that, oh my God, that was horrific. I think depends on a lot of things. When I go to Kerala, there are people who don't know both English and Hindi. Just exactly, Aditya. That's exactly what I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm saying. I'm saying that's exactly. So what I said was right. The South Indians, because they speak their language so much, I don't think their Hindi is as strong. So what I, from my experience, was that the South Indians spoke English next best. So I don't know if you can relate to that. I don't know if you know people who know English better than they know Hindi in Kerala. But that has been my experience, man. I don't know what else to say. Then, bro, when to start conquering Leicester? I would not start it so man. The only see, I'll tell you one thing. We have such an influx of people from outside coming in that I don't think you really need Konkani anymore. I'll be honest with you. I think Indian English will get you into 95% of the out of 95% of the issues. Genuinely. Oh wow, Leicester's coming in. Leicester's coming in. Oh, update the scoreline. Told you. I told you it might not be over. Aditya, I told you that they might get them in this game and go to see Chelsea have done it. And when I did ask them, a few know English, but they don't have day-to-day conversation. People's hard for them to speak, I guess. Yeah. So Aditya, I have a very close friend who lives in Kerala. I think right now she's in Thiruvananthapuram or Trivandrum, as they call it from time to time. She told me Hindi and English you'll able to get by in Hindi and English, but a lot of people speak Malayalam. She's saying English you might be lucky, you might able to use your English to get past, but if you know Hindi you should be fine. But a lot of people just speak Malayalam, and that has been my experience. My experience is they speak their native languages, whether it's Tamil, Telugu, uh, Malayalam, and I think the next best thing they speak is English. Best, that does not mean necessarily that it's world class or Oxford level, but the next best thing they speak is English. This is what I have experienced and what I've been told by my friend who lives there. So I'm going to take their word for it. Honestly, I don't really have anything to gain or lose. But yeah, I guess it's funny. We have the same experience. What you have said is kind of what I have experienced as well. So yeah, and that's what I was telling you. If you remember, Aditya, I was telling you about my go-in friends, my classmates. It's the same thing. It's like they've spent their whole life learning English as a secondary language, right? Because primary, no matter what, they'll speak Konkani at home. Even at 15 years old, after spending 10 plus years learning English as a subject to write an exam for and stuff, when I spoke to them, they used to like feel uncomfortable to talk to me. So it's like even after learning, and our teachers were decent, yeah. At least in English, our teachers were good. Even after learning, they would be nervous to talk. So it's like one of those things where if you don't have daily conversation with someone, it'll be difficult. Like Mudit said, shout out to my Duolingo streak. It's like I've spent a lot of time learning Spanish, but I don't know how much I'm able to use in it in a day to day. I'll able to understand what they're saying, but I don't know if I'll able to speak it. So it's one of those ones. Uh, yeah. But you didn't tell me why your Nana said that to your mom, dude. I would love to know why they said that. If you can tell me, if you can't tell me, that's fine, dude. So I'm so curious. Why were they so strict with the English? Why was he so strict with English? I would love to know. No, I want to learn. It sounds like Gujarati. Last one I heard Konkani and Adalach. Okay, listen, dude. It does not sound right Gujarati. Okay, first of all. If anything, it sounds like Konkani. That's the closest thing it really sounds like. Especially if someone like has a good control over the language, how to use the words properly. It actually sounds more like Marathi. We have a lot of shared words. Ooh, oh, that was close. We have a lot of shared words with Konkani because obviously it's on the same coast side. Do you remember Solomon Rondon? Yes, from West Brom. Yeah, I think Venezuelan, right? Venezuelan or Colombian striker. Yeah, I do remember Solomon Rondon. I think he joined Everton right after. Oh, look at it. Leicester's getting confident now. I love this. Now this game's going to be interesting. My God, if Jamie Vardy was on even available today, it would have been a nice one. Ooh, look at the pressure. Good pressure. Good pressure there. Lovely interception, Harry Winks. Where are the players there? My God, look, Chelsea. Chelsea's falling back. Chelsea's falling back now. The winger on the other end is just open there completely. Out fast. Fatawu. Cross comes in. Frenchman Bakari Sania was a good good defender. Yes, a long time ago he was. Long time ago he was. Underestimating Leicester in a cup game. Listen, I think Coventry was the best example. Actually, no, that's not true. Coventry was absolutely battering Wolves, but I think Coventry is a good example in terms of, even though it's a championship, even though Premier League has much more funding and much more experience and much more advantage at playing better football, you can still lose to a championship team. And Chelsea are going to make this a tough half an hour for them now. Oh my God, hospital pass by Sanchez. It was just getting battered. Bad tackle there by Ndidi. Bad tackle by Ndidi. Oh, look at this. Somebody running out on the field. I think generally people used to speak English as it was British factory at the time. And they used to do conversation English and Hindi, and the factory company they used to live had people of different communities. Yeah, you know what? That's actually a good shout. Dude. I think in office spaces nowadays, that's the same thing, isn't it? Where everyone comes from everywhere else to get a job. Like I can't imagine the number of states that live in Bombay that work in the same like office buildings. I'm sure you of all people would understand that Aditya, you still live there now. Yeah, people have everywhere from everywhere coming to Bombay to work. So yeah, in no way Leicester winning from here. Well, stranger things have happened, dude. Stranger things have happened. Yeah, makes a lot of sense, Aditya. But people, I don't know. I guess people don't think about that because the way you explained it seems very obvious, but for some reason people are shocked by it, which is, I don't know, interesting. Comebacks. Coventry game ended up being so much fun after the first 20 minutes, man. Seriously. Wolves was just absolutely goal. Oh my god, there's actually going to be two teams in the championship in the semi-finals. Bro, Sanchez is horrible. Steffi Mavididi, what a goal. What a goal. You predicted it. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. Telling you, sometimes championship teams are very good. Also, let's be honest, dude. Leicester went down last year. Calling them a championship team after spending 7, 8 years in the Premier League is a little bit disrespectful. But they are in the championship, so technically you're right, but they are not a championship team. Coventry was a championship team. Coventry shouldn't have beaten Wolves, I'll be honest with you. But the way they battered Wolves, they deserved it. So beautiful goal, by the way. Just absolutely skins Gusto. And I'm telling you, Sanchez has easily had one of the worst games today. Like passing the ball to Leicester players from the back and just not great. Now, Didi, what happened? It's a goal. 2-2. And Miguel, you have to know just Bhojpuri and Bihari. So this the like I said earlier, the Leicester coach, I believe, is Pep Guardiola's number two, or was Pep Guardiola's number two at some point of time. So yeah, Leicester, the land of David Attenborough. Ooh, that was good. That was good interception there by Hamza Chowdhury. Oh, Cucurella, you shithouse. Dirty foul. Dirty foul. Genuinely bottling it. 2-0 down. Penalty miss as well. Chelsea got another chance. So, or it's not very different than Bengal. That means Nathan Develop could be Natura Dabi in disguise. I could, but as soon as they hear me talk, they'll probably figure out I'm not. How different is the how different is the Bengali from Bangladesh and Kolkata, Suman? How different do you think it is? Like if you go across tomorrow, will they figure out you're not from Bangladesh? Like, oh, they almost went through. Too much spin on that ball. Otherwise, it would have gone straight to Dhaka. Actually, a lot of spin on that loop. People those days in society used to interact more, be it any community. I feel there used to be a lot less people in my movement. Bro, back then, like even back, can I know this sounds crazy, but even when I lived permanently in Bombay, and don't misunderstand, there was a lot of people in Bombay even when I left. But my God, now when I go back, when I go this week, I'm going to be like, whoa, where are all these people like going to, and where are they coming from? Because Goa still is pretty small, and I can't imagine how crowded it is when I go there and see it back. I went there last time 4 years ago, so I'm very curious to see how much. But yeah, man, there were less people. I imagine when my parents grew up, there was even less people. So yeah, I think it was easier to interact because people needed to interact through some kind of common, you know, common language. Like, so yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know why it's so shocking though. People speak in English now, but it is what it is. Can't really go on about it again and again. Mav DD with a yellow. But I think there's something to that, Aditya. I think the fact that there were less people when they. Oh, what a bad pass! Too fast there. You're just born into a bad era. Listen, man, I don't know about that. Yeah. I don't know about that. I wouldn't say that. I would say with every new era of India, there is an opportunity to move forward and progress from things that we don't want to do that people used to do back in the day. I think I think that's the great thing about having different eras, to always have an opportunity to change the game at some point of time, which is always a good feeling, because as we move out of the supremely conservative era, I think I think your children and our children will probably benefit a lot from how we couldn't benefit and our parents couldn't benefit. So I look at it very positively. Yeah. See, listen, I don't care for politics. I don't really like the politics at the moment. But the thing that gives me a lot of hope is future generations of Indians being a lot more free as the decades go on. So I always like to look at it positively. Um, yeah, I would have been given Thanos' power. What the fuck do you do? Yep, Poch out. Poch probably out, my friend. I don't know where you and Arif have been, Vedant, but in within a span of no, within a span of 12 minutes, 12 minutes, it became 2-2. I mean, Harry Winks just kicking the ball to nowhere is a little weird, but before a decade, it was different. Absolutely. Keeps changing, man. Every 10, 15 years, it keeps changing. Just 75% trying to progress and contribute actively in progression, 25% getting fruits lazily. Yeah. But that's like in every country, Suman. So you can't really. The only difference is we have a lot of people in this country. 25% is a lot of people in this country, but that's like that in every country, man. Every country. I just think about it on in certain aspects. Like, we were kind of having a discussion the other day about how it's difficult to marry interreligiously, and I was thinking to myself, it's a lot easier to marry interreligiously now, intercaste and interreligiously now, than when our parents were growing up. And hopefully it keeps changing, man. Hopefully we keep progressing. Oh, that's a great cross by Dewsbury. Fortunately, there's no one there. Oh, Faze lost the ball. Diet David Luiz lost the ball there. Oh no, no, no! Hey! He's bloody diving! What? Oh my god. No way they did this, man. No way. No way they're giving the third goal like this. Oh, that was a tie. I just hope Leicester wins. I'll be back at 9. Yep, yep. Look soft to me. Preferred lineup? Preferred lineup? Oh, it wasn't a penalty. Wait, 1 minute. Are they giving him a penalty but it's outside the box? No way. Oh my god, no way, man. Don't tell me they shithoused their way to another penalty. They've given him a penalty, haven't they? Checking penalty foul. Okay. Wait, they can't. They take back the penalty? Okay, anyway, while they're checking, what were we talking about? Like, Banana took the flat after retirement from the factory and building. We live here, Concrete people, Bengali, Marathi, Gujarati people from South. That's nice. That's cool. That makes it fun when you want to celebrate stuff, especially if everyone like celebrates their festive stuff. It's really nice. In every other democracy, they don't benefit lazy pieces justifying numbers. Past events by constitution, ours is only where basic rights of equal opportunity is a joke. We have a long way to go. Outside, right? Ah! Oh, it's not a penalty, but he gets a red. Oh my god, these rules keep changing, man. I hate this. I hate this new system we have of football. So it's a yellow if it was a penalty, but because it's not a penalty, it's a red. Mad. Mad how this is. Blue card. Man, look where that wall is. James Justin is coming on. That could actually be a good thing for Leicester. Mavdidi coming off. He's had a good game. Only problem is they have taken out an attacker now. This is going to be annoying. Next 20 minutes is going to be rough. I was going to call. What did you say? No, no, I didn't say anything, dude. I just read what you said. I just read what you said. I didn't say anything. Oh my God, Sterling, man. He's so terrible. See, genuinely terrible. Look how much crap he's getting from the Chelsea fans. He's so crap, dude. Oh my God. Oh my God, that was so bad, that one. India needs German, Charlie Chan. Cole Palmer. Now, this 20 minutes is going to be very long. So apparently, if this match ends in a draw in normal time, it goes straight to penalties, right? Out fast. Wow. So they could actually get a penalty shootout after all this. Sterling is aiming for the stars. Justin, still running. Nice move there by Gusto. Watch one of these fools do something stupid. There we go. Kick the ball out of bounds. Something stupid straight away. I mean, Nathan, day by day, looking more like 30, 35-year-old Bihari guy in 9 to 5 job. Thank you, dude. Thank you. Shout out to all the Biharis. Dewsbury Hall coming out. Connor Cody coming in. That's interesting. One minute. If they're playing to penalties, shouldn't they leave their attackers on? Oh, they haven't. Okay. Thank God. I was wondering how are they expecting to win all these penalties with defenders playing? Oh, they're saying they're moving to a back three. Oh, Willie and Didi's coming. Get out, Willie. Come on. What the hell happened? Oh, well, Chelsea capitulated again, dude. Even though Leicester just got a red card 5 minutes ago. Corner the Scouse Cody is come on. Chukwu Maker is coming on for 10. Who's 10 again? Forgot who's 10. Sterling? No, Modric's going off. Interesting. 5 days to go for a sixth IPL title run. No comments. I don't even want to know. You want to give shout out to Bihari? Just open your gate and go to the restaurant. There's not actually a lot of people from Bihar here in Goa. A lot of Gujaratis here. Gujaratis and Rajasthanis. That's interesting. They took out Mudrik for Chukwuemeka. Maybe he's good at penalties too. If not, that's a very interesting move. Got 12-ish minutes to go, maybe 15 minutes total. Telling you right now though, if somehow this game gets over before penalties, I think Poch is going to get sacked if they get knocked out. There are a lot of PREs in Gujarat itself. Maybe so. Maybe so. I've never been. I wouldn't able to tell. Gusto? Are you doing any IPL? When I come back from Bombay, yeah, Aditya. When I come back from Bombay, I won't be here for the start anyway, so I can't do any. I'll literally be in Bombay when the first game starts. Yeah, but we'll do IPL watch along. Yeah, of course. Now that the Premier League games are winding down, oh, hold on, here. I couldn't skip over. Oh my God, they almost gave it to Chelsea. They almost gave it to Jackson, who was open as last man. Chukwuemeka feeds it to Cole Palmer. Block. Yes, good block. And Armstrong for Slanmoon, he saw a creature making little choker. There the creature said it was an alien from planet Bihar. Yeah, no, I'll be doing when I come back for sure. Yeah, IPL watch alongs. Mostly Mumbai Indians. Maybe some Super Kings matches because it might be Dhoni's last one. I don't know how many years in a row we'll be saying that, but might do some CSK ones even. Oh, here we go. This could be dangerous. This is dangerous. Ooh, that looked like a bad tackle. Palmer hits it to nothing. Dewsbury Hall had to clear it there. Dewsbury Hall almost made it very risky by not kicking the ball out. Final 10 minutes of regular time. Definitely not the OG Dhoni's back with the long hair. Awkward header to the goalkeeper. So you don't think he's going to retire this year? Bro, what is this thing, dude? Where you know what? He should just shut it down in an interview. Otherwise, they're going to ask him this year, when is this your last year? Is this your last year? You should just sign like some kind of new contract or something with CSK so people don't bother him. Why Mumbai, Chennai, Kolkata, Delhi, even Lucknow have teams in IPL? No Patna team in IPL, just this. Well, I think it has something to do with the expansion project, right? They don't want to expand it that by that much, no? When the new teams came out, they had an expansion agreement. I think. Ah, Face passed it to Jackson. Oh my God! He literally passed it to Jackson in front of the goal. Bro, I don't like the fact that they're wearing similar color jerseys, man. I don't like it. I mean, like they're not the same kind of blue, but I don't like the fact that there should be a contrast in these colors. Yeah. I think because there was no contrast there, Wout Phase literally passed it to Jackson. Terrible. Leicester has parked the bus. Well, they have to, right, Arif? They are on 10 men for the last 20 minutes. What was that by Wout Phase? Seriously, I think it depends, and especially after the knee injury. Dude, they had Kochi Tuskers Kerala, but no partner. Yeah, but they had Kochi Tuskers because of that controversial thing that happened. Na? Some kind of, I don't remember what it was, but it was some kind of uh, illegal activity was done. So it gave an opportunity for people to make like three teams or something for one season. So even Rising Pune Super Giants came from there, or whatever they were called back then. And I think it was Gujarat Lions, right? I think Aditya can correct me for that. So it was Kochi Tuskers, Pune Super Giants, or whatever they were originally called. They weren't called Rising Pune Super Giants. They were called Pune something. Oh no, sorry. It was Pune Warriors, Gujarat Lions, and Kochi Tuskers. I think Aditya can clarify that for me if I'm wrong. It was only for one season, and then they had to say bye bye to it because what those teams or whatever those teams found guilty were banned for one season or something. No, Kochi was playing the time of Chennai. No, no, I'm sure they were, dude. But some other teams, I think, got kicked out for a season. Pune Warriors. Yeah, Pune Warriors. I knew it. Pune Warriors, Gujarat Lions, and Kochi Tuskers. Were those the teams that year? I don't remember. Ooh, did he get a shot in the face? He did get a shot in the face. I think I've seen at least one player get hit in the face in all three FA Cup games. We're talking about Rising Pune Super Giants and Gujarat Lions. No, they were called Pune Warriors first. They were called Pune Warriors first. Then they became Rising Pune Super Giant, or what a stupid name, by the way. Very, very stupid name, but yeah. Oh, yes, he got one right in the face, dude. Pune Warriors, Gujarat Lions. I think this was it. Pune Super Giants, Gujarat Lions were teams were brought in because Chennai and Rajasthan Royals were banned because of something like that happened. 20 attempts by Chelsea, 5 on target. 5 attempts by Leicester, 1 on target, but one was an own goal. Never mind. Pune Warriors was Saurav's team, yeah. He was Dada's team. Raheem Shillings, terrible. Saurav started at Dinda buried it. Ashok Dinda. Interesting bowling style. Oh, Nani Madueke is coming on. How is this guy still under 21, dude? Like how he has one strand of hair under his headband. What is that, dude? Why did he touch the flagpole? Yes, seriously, like David Luiz regen, dude. Pune Warriors and Kochi Tuskers came when CSK and Rajasthan were banned. Okay. My God, how many teams got banned, dude? I don't even remember all these teams getting banned. Gujarat and Rising Pune Super Giants came for 2 years. He's the Rashid Khan of Chelsea. Thank God they've decided to not play from the back. 3 minutes left. Keep giving the ball to Chelsea. It's a nice ball. Keep it, keep it, keep it, keep it. Man, they can't seem to be keeping the ball. Yeah. Terrible pass there to try and find Jackson. Cutting it too fine, man. They're cutting it too fine here with these intricate passes with one man down. Leicester playing 9 man. Line up out. Let's see what the lineup is. Oh, brilliant block there by Dewsbury Hall. That has to be a foul. Not a foul. Wow. Okay. Hold the ball, boys. My God. They're doing it again. Saw this yesterday even. 8 minutes added time. Oh my God. Oh! We got Rashford, Hoyland, Garnacho, Bruno Fernandes, McTominay, Mainu, Wan-Bissaka, Varane, Lindelof, Dalot, Onana. Okay, let's go, dude. Let's go. We at least poor Lindelof doesn't have to get sliced and diced by whoever's on the right wing. Gusto with the cross, misses everybody. Hits the sky. It hits the sky again. Rising Pune Super Giants had Dhoni as captain and Raina as Gujarat. Yeah, that part I do remember because they weren't in the same team. I remember that. Kochi memorable match will be Sachin scoring 100, McCullum scoring 100 while chasing the score in I think 50 balls. Ooh. Look at that. It's trying to give the fans the ball. Cucurella coming out for Ben Chilwell. Okay, Ben. Do not pick a fight with any kids today, please. Yeah. Oh, that's funny. I just realized the former Leicester player, isn't it? Second match back from injury. Gets the captain's armband from Gallagher. Definitely shouldn't take it off. He's definitely been the captain of this squad for the entire year, but that's how it works in football. Got a little bit of applause from the Leicester fans, even as everyone will know he was a Leicester player. No, yaar. How are these people passing the ball, man? They're panicking too much. They don't seem to get the fact that they have one man down. They have to cover up more of the ground. These wild passes are terrible. Oh my God, Hamza Chowdhury just overcommitted pointlessly there. Oh, Chilwell missed it. Cleared by Faiz. 7 more minutes. My God. Which comment removed? By who? Goal. Man, I have to be honest. I have to be honest. They were just constantly giving the ball instead of keeping it with them, man. This is exactly how Coventry won the game even in the end. Kept giving the ball away. They kept giving the ball away. What a ball by Cole Palmer, yeah. What a ball. Fantastic. Fantastic ball. Fantastic 1-2 there, yeah. Now Leicester better go for it because now it doesn't matter. Going down to 10 men turned out to be the worst thing for them. Oh my god, can you imagine if Leicester dropped this ball game even? My god. Yeah, Dewsbury Hall is trying to be too fancy and he keeps losing the ball, man. Keeps losing the ball. Really need to hold on to the ball right now. Liverpool have a good starting 11. Salah starting. Gonna be a tough game for us here. Yeah, they were down to 10 men, 2/3, and then great 1-2 by Palmer and Carney. They just scored the third goal. Good pick up there by Dewsbury Hall, loses it again. I mean, they genuinely have to just press now. It doesn't make sense. West Ham 1-0 Aston Villa. Yeah, that fifth place match is going to heat up like crazy, man. For Villa, Spurs, and United. Seriously, that fifth place is going to be a heated showdown till the end of the season now. Mikel Antonio scored Kufal assist. Wow. Seriously, FPL really in the mud, yeah. Really, really in the mud. Oh, almost went through. Run in the corner, Dewsbury. Ah, bro, you gotta drag the ball forward, man. Passing it backwards, yeah. Just run with it, man. See, the Liverpool lineup is Kelleher, Gomez, Kwanzaa, Van Dijk, Robertson, Zoboslai, Endo, McAllister, Salah, Nunez, Diaz. Oh, forgot the chicken. Leicester deserves this loss. Connor Cody gets a yellow. That this is frustrating. I don't know how you say Leicester deserves this loss. True thoughts. Chelsea have been wasting and wasting and wasting chances away. If they had 11 men, I think it would have been really difficult to score against them right now. I don't know how you come to the conclusion that Leicester deserve this loss. Leicester can't get out of their own half right now, man. They just can't get out of their own half right now. Hamza Chowdhury takes the ball straight. Straight to the corner, no time wasting. Less than 2 minutes left. Almost 1 minute left. West Ham goal scorer is Antonio. Yep. Antonio and assist is Kufal, right? Let go, let go, let go, let go. Push, push now. Get everyone forward. Yeah, get them going, man. Come on, move. Oh my god, if this goes to penalties, I'd absolutely love it. Nice ball. Oh my god, Justin. Such a nice takedown also by the ball. Just to lose it. Oh, what a banger. What a banger. What a banger by Madueke. What an absolute banger. Wow. What a banger. Cuts left and shoots. James Justin tried to lay the ball off there. Just game over. All right, guys, I'm going to go. I'll come back. I'll come back for the next game. No point watching it now. There's like a minute left. Nothing's going to change from now till then. 2-goal lead. I'll come back in about 40 minutes, guys. I'll see you there. Chelsea is through. No point watching till the end of this. Do get your food. Do whatever you need to do before the game starts, guys. I'll see you in a bit. Take care.